You know it's bad, you tried your best, you blew it again, no need to mention it. Everybody choke it down and go about your business. It just,
She's the judge who gives rules on the law and life. She's intense with common sense. She's Judge Lynn Toller on Divorce Court, where real couples deal with real life. High school sweethearts Xavier and Kiara fell madly in love and recently welcomed a baby girl into their family. So after 7 years of dating, Kiara is eager to jump the broom, but Xavier has reservations.
She'll burn the food, and then I'll say something about it. You know, I don't want to always eat no burnt food, smoky.
Okay, Xavier is controlling. He wants me to be perfect.
Can Xavier and Kiara reignite the pilot light under their relationship and walk down the aisle? Or will Judge Lynn decide that's a recipe for disaster? Find out today on Divorce Court Before Your Vows.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding. You may be seated.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Xavier Jernigan and Kiara Murphy. Mr. Jernigan and Ms. Murphy, you two are considering whether or not you should get married. You have brought your marriage license here and given me permission to either give it back to you or tear it up, depending on my opinion with respect to the viability of your union. You have also taken compatibility tests, and I have some information about you. Before we do that, however, I gotta say this one important thing. You got a 5-month-old together, which is some of your motivation for considering the prospect of marriage. We will say that. You are 21 and 22. And Mr. Jernigan, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me what you love about Ms. Murphy, why you think marriage is something you would like to consider, but still have problems with?
All right, first thing first. I mean, we're high school sweethearts. Been together for about 7 years, going on 8 years. She's very caring. I mean, it's been times where I got into trouble within the law, and she's been by my side, throughout court, while I was in jail. I mean, she's always standing by my side. Yeah, she's a very good support system. But thing I really don't like is her attitude. I don't like her attitude. She can't really manage money. She's immature. I work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I would
12 hours a day,
12 hours a day.
7 days a week?
7 days a week. Gotta get the bills paid. And
Machine assembly.
Yes.
You go.
But, I like to eat. So when I come home from work, I expect for some food to be on the table so I could, take my shower, get out, eat, play with my daughter, and then go to sleep. But it don't always go down like that. I mean,
what kind of attitude does she have, and what does she get an attitude about?
As far as the food, she'll burn the food, and then I'll say something about it. I don't want to always eat no burnt food, smoky food and all that stuff. So I'm gonna say something about it, like, why is the food burnt?
Right.
She always goes, well, you can cook it yourself. I don't have to cook it for you. You can just come home and cook your own food. I'm like, well, kind of help me out. I'm coming home tired every day, paying this bill, got to go to work here in all these people's mouths. I want to come home to a nice
a decent meal, something edible,
not no burnt
and
stuff.
just step up your game,
please,
a little bit.
Please do.
Now, Ms. Murphy, you can't cook. Is that accurate?
I can cook.
No. Listen, putting a meal on the table is not. You can put a meal on the table, but is it any good?
It's gonna be burnt.
Yes, ma'am. It's gonna be good.
It's good?
Yes.
Does he complain about?
Several times I've burnt the food because I'm a new mom. I'm multitasking. I'm cleaning. I'm cooking. I'm taking care of a baby.
Right.
I'm doing the mommy, the mommy thing. So sometimes, there's been burnt cookies a couple times. There's been burnt chicken a couple times. But overall, I think that I'm a great cook.
You're doing a pretty good job.
Yes.
Tell me some other things she gets an attitude about.
Okay, washing clothes. All right. She'll wash clothes, on her own or whatever, but she'll wash the colors and the whites together. I'll be having a white shirt come out gray. Like, you can't do that.
You watching the colors and the whites together?
Sometimes I've done that, yes. And that was because, again, I'm multitasking. I've accidentally put the wrong shirt in the whites.
It was a boo-boo,
Give me a break.
she said.
Okay, what about the towels and the sheets?
He wants me to be perfect.
Towels
What
in the
about
sheet.
the towels and the sheets?
Got lint all on my sheets. I'm laying
Same
down,
thing.
lint it up.
Same thing. You just don't have the homemaker thing down. pat
Exactly. I
quite
just
yet.
started this, so he needs to
At work,
slow
do
it
you
down.
get a couple of tries at stuff? I mean, is everything you do perfect all the time, or do you sometimes get corrected about the manner, means, or outcome of the things that you do?
I mean, yeah, everybody make mistakes, but
that's her job, and she makes a few mistakes.
yeah, but I don't come to her, you know, aggressive. You know, I talk about it. You know,
Right.
like, hey, why are you burning the food? You know, is it something I need to help you out with?
I
You should just
disagree.
snap off on me. Like, you could do it. You know, I don't have to cook all the time. You could cook. I'm like, God, no, you know.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Does he come correct with the complaint?
No. Usually if someone's raising their hand, doing all this, you know, they're a little
Man, that ain't
angry.
me.
They're a little
So you
upset.
say he's animated when he comes to you to tell you
exactly.
that you haven't done something
and so
correctly.
I reciprocate the feelings.
Right.
He's mad, I'm gonna say, hey, I've been at home
He
all
comes
day.
up here, you meet him up
Exactly.
there. Is it just a couple of hiccups and skips here and there? Because anybody could mess up a meal.
I give her that, but if you mess up and if I, you know, tell you about it, you ain't got to snap on me. You know you messing up. You know, be prepared
You
to
know what,
to
Mr.
hear something.
Jernigan, when we burn it, undercook it, overcook it, mess it up, it's nasty, we already know. You know, if it's a flame, you don't need to tell her it's overcooked. It's kind of like picking at you. She's already feeling bad because it was wrong.
Right.
And I know this from experience. You know, when you mess up a meal, which I do like 2-3 times a week, they get a bad meal.
That's wasting money, though.
But it's you know it's bad. You tried your best. You blew it again. No need to mention it. Everybody choke it down and go about your business. And just, you know,
When divorce court before your vows continues, is Kiara's past affecting this relationship?
He didn't know anything really about it. Marijuana, cocaine, meth, and it's horrible, I know.
Are you ready to kick your mate to the curb? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com and become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt.
Divorce Court Before Your Vows is back with the case of Xavier Jernigan, who is having reservations about marrying his daughter's mother because he says she has a bad attitude. But does this couple have even more hurdles to overcome?
Put it in drive. Next thing you know, boom, you just hear somebody just jumping on the hood, and I look up, it's her, talking about you ain't going nowhere.
Ms. Murphy, have you got an attitude?
I do have an attitude, but I do feel like I have a reason to have an attitude. Xavier has a horrible attitude too. Like I said, we reciprocate the same feelings upon each other. Can I give you some history about
Please,
us?
go right ahead.
So I've had 2 failed pregnancies. This has brought a lot of anger, a lot of emotion, a lot of bad emotions, a lot of separation in my family between him and us, and it's just been bad. And because of the failed pregnancies, I went to college and I met some people and they were doing drugs and they brought me down that road. Marijuana, cocaine, meth, and it's horrible, I know. But I've moved on from that. I actually had an intervention with my family and him. He didn't know anything really about it and what I was doing, but he still stayed with me, stayed by my side, and I went to rehab and got rehabilitated, and I'm a new person now.
And I'm so proud of that.
Thank you.
So proud of that. You say Mr. Jernigan is very jealous and controlling. Why don't you give me some examples of that type of behavior?
Okay. One of my old friends from the past who actually introduced me to some of the people that I was doing
That you went
drugs
down the
with.
wrong road
right.
with.
She came over, he got an attitude, he was upset, he didn't want to talk to me for the rest of the night. We have to talk, we have to communicate, we have a child, so.
So what was why were you distressed about that situation? Tell me from your point of view.
Before she came over, and when she got, you know, rehabilitated or whatever and got better, I told her, I said, I don't want you going, you know, nowhere around where you was. You know, I don't want you hanging with those people, you know, so you could, you know, go forward, don't go backwards. If you hang around the same people you was with, you're gonna tend to do the same things you were doing in the beginning. So I told her, you know, don't hang with her. So when she came to my house, I'm like, okay, what I told you is like you ain't listening. I don't trust the girl that was at my house. It's not that I don't trust Kiara, I don't trust the girl. I don't know what she's trying to do. She could probably manipulate her mind like she did the first time. Hey, I want to go, you know, to a movie, meet up with the same people that she was with, you know, a while back.
Do you understand his point of view?
I understand, but I'm very much stronger than that. He knows that.
Let me say this. Nobody goes out to be a drug addict. Nobody.
Right.
Nobody goes out to do the wrong thing. What happens is you get in an environment and you get gone with it.
Exactly.
And she is that environment. And what I tell people when they used to come to court and they were sentencing on drug charges, I said, whatever you do when you get out, you got to leave where you were, because where you were will suck you back. And it's not you, it's not that you're not strong, that's just how it works. So you cannot be around those people. He's very right about that, okay?
Okay.
He was just right about that. He was right about that. My question to you is, in what manner did you communicate your dismay with respect to the presence of that individual in your house?
I don't know what she's talking about. I had to go to work. So I hugged my baby and kissed my baby that I was, you know, because I was leaving. But Kiara, she saw that I was mad. You know, I was mad. I was very infuriated. But I pulled her to her side and told her, I say, you know, I did tell you, you know, not to, you know, talk to this person, and yet you bring this person into our new home. You know, how do she know where we stay if y'all wasn't supposed to be talking? That's what I'm, you know, trying to get at right there. You shouldn't talk to her in the first place, but yet she know where we stay now. It's a brand new home.
I'm gonna say this. I like you, and I like you. And I assume that you like one another.
Right.
I love her.
I think it's a matter of getting to where we're going in a way that is most expeditious for all involved.
When Divorce Court Before Your Vows continues, can Judge Lynn teach this couple to communicate?
I want you to give me 90 seconds of what I love her about her and why. Don't say nothing negative. Don't say anything bad. Speak from your heart.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and follow us on Twitter @DivorceCourt. Divorce Court Before Your Vows returns with the case of Xavier Jernigan, who wants Kiara Murphy to lose her bad attitude before they can say "I do." But will Judge Lynn nix marriage altogether for this young couple?
Learn how to have a conversation and communicate. You've got your age working against you. But I want you to give me 90 seconds of what I love her about her and why. Don't say nothing negative. Don't say anything bad. Speak from your heart. Speak to her. Tell her what you see in her and what she makes you feel. Turn to your left and go.
Okay, I love you because you are that person that I could come to with my issues. You'll take the time to listen, and you'll give me your feedback on it. I mean, we could sit down, we could joke around, we could have fun, but it's just...
No negative.
You the bomb. You the bomb, okay? You know, I love you.
Oh, you the bomb.
we finished high school together, and I want to finish the rest of our life together. You know, we have a little girl together. I want to have more kids with you. I know that we've been down a long, dark road, but it's a new us that I'm looking forward to, and I just want the best for us.
It is a new us we are looking forward to, and I want the best for us. Beautifully put.
Thank you.
Beautifully put.
Thank you.
Now, Ms. Murphy, I want you to turn to him and reciprocate.
Okay.
No negative.
Gotcha. So you already know I think you're so smart and intelligent. You have a great head on your shoulders.
Thank you.
You are the true man. You take care of your family. You work hard. You love me fully. I know it from the bottom of my heart, and I just love you. I love you. I told you since I met you, so.
Having done that, why don't you tell me, give me the full throttle angry. How deep does it get? How bad is she when she's really angry with you? You give me an example that'll make my jaw drop. And remember, I've been on Divorce Court for a minute, so you're gonna have to work at it.
Okay. Okay, a while back when we were staying at our parents' house, we was in my vehicle outside, broad daylight, kids getting off the school bus. Okay, we got a little heated argument, and I told her, I said, okay, you know, to settle this down, let's talk about this later. You know, how about, you know, you just go in the house, I'm here at your house, drop you off, you go to the house, and we'll just sell it some other time. But nah, she wanted to get all of it out at that time. When I got in the car, I started to put it in drive to, you know, drive forward. Next thing you know, boom, you just hear somebody just jumping on the hood, and I look up, it's her, talking about you ain't going nowhere. I'm like,
Did you jump on the hood, Ms. Murphy?
I did. And the reason why is because, okay, Xavier is controlling. He likes to do things on his watch when he wants to talk. But if I want to talk, oh, I better talk now. I better come here. Bring your butt back here. So if I want to talk, I don't see why it's the problem. What do you need to go home for if we have an issue? Let's resolve it.
But jumping on my hood ain't gonna solve nothing.
When divorce court before your vows continues, how will Judge Lynn rule concerning Xavier and Kiara's marriage?
21 is not a good age. You know, it's not maturity. You started too soon, but it's too late. The cat's out of the bag now.
Divorce Court Before Your Vows returns with the case of Xavier Jernigan and Kiara Murphy, who are before Judge Lynn to get advice regarding whether they should tie the knot.
I like you people. I'm trying to let you know what I mean? I think you should stay together. I think you should love one another. I want your daughter to have two parents. I want those two parents to be you. I want her not to have any... Huh?
There she is.
Look at that! Is that not the most fabulous thing? I don't want her to have any brothers or sisters for 5, 6, 7 years. She needs to be way older than any siblings that might join her. She really, really does. And what you two need to do is learn how to have a conversation and communicate. You've got your age working against you. 21 is not a good age. You know, it's not maturity. You started too soon, but it's too late. The cat's out of the bag now. But what you need to do is say, this is our problem. We cannot communicate. And communication isn't, I speak, you listen. And I'm saying that to you because sometimes I think young men in their new testosteroniness tend to feel that way. I know when my sons turned 17 and 18, their demeanor toward me tried to change because at their core they were thinking, I can take her. I'm a dude. She's a chick. She's smaller than me. It feels that way. And it doesn't make you right. It makes you stronger. It makes you run faster, but it doesn't make you right. And a lot of times young guys confuse that sense of strength for being correct. And I don't want you to be confused about that. That's number one. Number two, women need to be heard. Jim Brown told me that. I guess there's no mystery here. I'm going to give you your wedding license back. I don't think you should use it for at least a year. I think you should get marriage counseling first. I think you should, you got the birth control thing together, right?
Yes.
I wish you guys the best. I really, really do. I think you're both smart. I think you're both bright. I think you're both capable. I think you need to know that you're immature. But I want you to step past that.
Okay.
And you can do that. And you can work on it. And whatever you do, remember, right now is kryptonite to all good conversation. Wait till you're not angry anymore. Very few things have to be answered in the now. You with me?
I'm with you.
And you remember what I said about the feeling good and being right, two separate things?
Gotcha.
Okay. Good luck to both of you. This matter is adjourned.
All rise. Parties may leave the courtroom.
You know how far you go.
And you know you're uptight with money.
But like I say, your attitude is worse than mine. And
Xavier,
you
can't be.
You be doing it around
Serenity. You can't be
Serenity.
unfair like that.
You do it around Serenity. That's not fair to her.
You do too.
No,
That's why I'm saying you can't be unfair. A relationship is 50-50.
I agree.
So you can't say it's blame, you. It's you too.
Well, how about this? Whenever we get upset, we just walk away.
Like she said, yeah.
And then when the time is right, we'll take it from there.
Okay.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
Give me a kiss.